Hey, what's up, everybody? So, the red carpet premiere for the series finale of The Walking Dead is about ready to come on, and then the final episode of the main show, The Walking Dead, is coming on at 9 o'clock, which is going to be very emotional for me. I'm a huge Walking Dead fan, it's my all time favorite comic book, and I was 35 when it started and now I'm 46, so it's just like, oh my god, I just can't believe it's coming to an end. It's going to be very emotional. I hope not everyone dies. I'm kind of curious, like, how do they end it? Is it going to be a satisfying ending? I'm rocking this version of The Walking Dead, the iconic scene of Rick going into Atlanta, which is also the one of the iconic scenes from the hardback book one. And this is the book that started it all for me for The Walking Dead. I remember my local library on the other side of town. I before I really started collecting comics, I would go to the library and check out comics, and if I really liked the trade, I would buy it. And then I just remember over in the comic book section, um, they had like more of the adult comics, like kind of in the middle of the library. And I just remember walking over there and kind of just like looking over at this guy flipping through this book, and I'm like, what is this? Like a black and white zombie comic? And I just remember just flipping through the pages, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is interesting. I'm going to check this out. And it was pretty much game over after that. First pages in, I was just like, man, this is fantastic. And I think I didn't read the comics when it first came out, so I was pretty late when the hardback books came out. And I was just like, hey, they should do a TV show of this. This would look better as a TV show than a movie. And I swear, not even a month later, they announced that AMC is going to do a Walking Dead series, Robert Kirkman. I was like, oh my God, this is going to be epic. And I mean, man, we've lost so many characters. Herschel, Glenn, we lost Abraham, we lost Carl, and the list just goes on and on and on and on. And Chris Hardwick, Talking Dead. I always loved Talking Dead too. I mean, it's not going to be the same. I think Talking Dead is going to. I think Chris Hardwick is still going to do the spinoff shows for the Negan and Maggie that's set in New York. I'm guessing that there's going to be a Talking Dead. I mean, there's a Talking Dead for Fear, so I'm guessing that they're gonna do Talking Dead for the end of the spinoff shows. But yeah, I'm just very curious if it ends like the comics. I won't spoil the comics in case like anybody else is watching it, but Robert Kirkman did say a long time ago that the comics were going to last longer than the show, but I guess he had a change of heart and he just ended it. 16 hardback books. I've got all the hardback books, and I'll just say there was a time jump that I really didn't care for, and but yeah, it's going to be. It's going to be something. It's going to be something. I'm excited for the long version of Talking Dead and see who shows up. I'm hoping Glenn. I know Glenn and Carl and Rick. Is Rick going to show up there at this final episode? I've only seen the first season of Walking Dead World Beyond, so now I have an excuse to on Sundays to watch the second season of World Beyond because I haven't seen the second season, but I have seen the first season. So yeah, as a Walking Dead fan, I just got to say, I just can't believe it's coming to an end. It's going to be something. I should say that. I just hope it has a really good finale. I just hope it's not like Order 66 where we just see like Abraham and Rosita and Mercer and who else, like Judith, and everyone dies. Like it's just like Order 66, Revenge of the Sith. So anyway, I'll give you my thoughts maybe after Talking Dead, because I think Talking Dead comes on right after, so I'm not going to do a thought video to sum up the last episode. But yeah, I'm very excited. I can't wait to see how this episode is.